Hey Scorpio, it's your girl Alex, and I'm here to bring you guys a bonus, right? No birthday shout outs during this reading. Shout out to everybody who's has had, or will have a birthday. Happy birthday. God, angels, universe, can you please bless Scorpio with some incredible information? Thank you. We love you. Amen. Personal readings are opened until November 21st, 2025. If you watch this reading outside those timelines, personal readings may be closed. Okay. That devil. All right. So from the devil this time around, I'm hearing the word fear, right? It's right in front of the Fool. And that kind of says to me that either something's holding you back, maybe some sort of legal case, legal reasons. Something is holding you back from starting over, starting anew, moving forward. Okay. The Fool is, brand new day, brand new journey, setting off into the unknown, being carefree, just going with the flow. The Nine of Wands is, kind of being wounded. Working really hard, right? Being burnt out. I feel like, Scorpio, you need to let your hair down. I tried to go through the cards one by one of the Fool and this blah, blah, but angels are like, here's what's going on, girl. Okay. I do kind of feel like a lot of you at this time, and I don't think it's because it's your birthday season, although it could be. For some of you, you're just looking good right now, right? The Queen of Wands is very attractive and magnetic. I feel like right now, a lot of you are attracting a lot of attention. Okay. The Queen of Wands is gorgeous. She is just Halle Berry, just gorgeous. Billie Eilish. I think Billie Eilish is so beautiful. Adele, just gorgeous. Viola Davis, just gorgeous, right? And to an extent, all she has to do is walk into a room and pick her poison, right? Pick who she's going to give her time, energy, and attention to. Hey, Scorpio. The terror. There's the Queen of Wands again. All right, Scorpio, I think this is you. Okay, every time I turn them around, they still come out upside down. Ten of Swords. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. To me, it kind of feels like a prayer is being answered in turbo mode, right? Some of you may have said, I may want to start dating again. I kind of want to get out there. I want to see what's out there. And you got out there and now you just outside. Angels are saying for some of you, take your time. Queen of Wands, right? That fire energy, that's Aries in the moon position, right? It just kind of says to me that some of you could be impulsive when it comes to your emotions, right? Emotionally impulsive. Feel like the universe is wanting you to take your time so you're not taken advantage of, so you're not taken for granted, so you're not betrayed. I also feel like somebody has been thinking about you. This could be a Capricorn, Libra, or Gemini, or Virgo. And I feel like you're about to get a message out of nowhere. That's what it is. My angels just said, did this Queen of Wands beat this guy over the head with, which is why he has his wands guarded against the Queen of Wands? Oh, that is just everything. Everything. Yeah, there was some sort of dispute. There was some sort of argument, exchange of words. And it, to me, feels like somebody felt exposed, right? Somebody felt raw and naked. Somebody felt found out about. Okay? And somebody keeps obsessing over that conversation. I feel like somebody's still angry. They're still angry. But I do kind of feel like there is going to be some sort of new financial opportunity that comes into play to help them be unangry, to help them calm down. Okay? Okay. There was some sort of legal situation that some of you kind of pulled the cat out of your hat. You played the legal card, and it turned somebody against you, probably a Capricorn, maybe again a Gemini. And then you got over it, but whomever you were dealing with, no, they were dwelling on that shit. And the Nine of Wands is like, I can't believe you beat me upside my head with that wand. And Scorpio's like, bitch, come here. I ain't finished. I'm sorry, I don't know whose story this is, but it's good. I do feel like the Page of Cups and the Hierophant is some sort of olive branch, right? Somebody's coming in, I'm hearing no hard feelings. I get it. I still love you, let me get over this and we'll be friends again. I'll give you a call back, Ma, I'll give you a call back when I'm less angry. Yeah, I feel like it's time for somebody to get the fuck up. And I may say that twice. Right? It's time for somebody to get the fuck up. Get the fuck up from up under these swords. The Ten of Swords is my victim card. Woe is me. I can't go and take a shower tonight, Alex. My swords won't fit in the shower. Oh my God. Somebody could... you know what it is. You know why this person becomes unangry is because they meet someone. Ooh, that sounds like a Mercurian to me. I don't know about y'all. Or an air sign, right? Yeah, Mercury and Gemini. Sounds like a Gemini. Okay. Yeah, because anytime I see the RBF, it's an resting bitch face. Look at her face. Is she smiling? Is she angry? You'll know. Her face is just tight. But the Queen of Wands is incredible, right? She's dynamic. She's fiery. She's gorgeous. But that's the problem. The Queen of Wands, she invokes jealousy and evokes jealousy. I always struggle with the definition of both of those words. In other words, people are jealous of her, and she is also jealous and envious herself. To me, a lot of times the Queen of Wands embodies that cattiness, that I'm gorgeous, impulsiveness, impatient, exciting, dynamic, just delicious, right? It's like she's the one you love to hate. You know what I mean? And she's here twice. So I kind of feel like there could be some sort of battle between two Martians, right? Here's Scorpio and Aries. You could be a Scorpio with Aries or Aries with Scorpio. And I kind of feel like what's being highlighted here is somebody's ego or arrogance or conceit, right? On one hand is I'm too good to be true. On the other hand is I'm not good enough. Oh God, it is a Gemini. Because my angel said that duality. On one hand, you got the good twin. The other hand, you got the evil twin. Angel said, don't forget justice. Libra. Libra's the scale. Sometimes you're up. Sometimes you're down. Virgo, Jekyll and Hyde. Sometimes they're sour. Sometimes they're sweet. Right? So there's a duality going on here. Definitely because I have two knights here. There was some sort of back and forth, right? But Scorpio, you're here with the King of Cups and the Tower. You don't hate him, you replace him. You don't go low. You fucking go to the center of the earth and look up. Hot diggity schmiggity. I don't know what this situation is, Scorpio. But somebody is out of their league when it comes to messing with you. There's the Three of Cups. I feel like somebody's lusting over you as well. That just came in. Late message. You are all over your reading. There goes the Death card. So Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio again, King of Cups. This interaction is, I feel, definitely between either two Scorpios, either two Martians, or a duality sign. Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and you Scorpios, because you're light and dark, right? You're death and birth. I don't like that. I gotta change it. I gotta reclassify you, because that duality kind of implies that you have two different personalities. For Scorpio, I don't feel like you have two different personalities. You are who the fuck you are, twice. Okay, 3 times on Sunday. Okay, but you can go into 2 different places. So I have to reclassify you. 6 of Swords. Overcoming, returning to peace. Did I just drop a card? No. Okay. 7 of Swords. The 5 of Wands wants to drop out. I'm pulling it back though, because fuck that. Sick of the fucking 5 of Wands. It may come back out and be like, screw you, Alex. 2 of Cups. And boom. Page of Wands. So now you got the double Queen of Wands, and now you got the Page of Wands. The King of Wands is not here. Thank you, Moses. The Knight of Wands. Let me check my bottom row, is not here as well. Which is good. Sorry, I took my mic off momentarily. Okay, so let's read this. Let's read these. For some of you, the universe is about to perform an abracadabra in some sort of legal situation, which is going to cause you to celebrate, right? Some of you could hear some good news about something legal that you're involved in, right? It kind of feels like justice has been served. The universe has balanced out a particular situation. This devil with the King of Cups and the Death card. I feel like some of you are exiting some sort of karmic situation. I do kind of feel like that devil is your shadow. Well, I know the devil is your shadow side, right? But you got the Death card there, and you're sitting right in the middle. So I kind of feel like you're bringing an end to some sort of trying situation that has plagued you for some time now. Okay. This could be somebody you are, what is the word? A family member. What is the word? Related to. Thank you. Oh my God. I almost freaking passed out. Somebody you're related to. You could have cut someone off, but I kind of feel like there is going to be a suggestion for a new beginning. If I were you, I would kind of think about it, think long and hard, connect with spirit about whether or not you want to proceed with this person. Whomever this was deeply wounded, feels like could have been past life wounds. But I feel like you, transformational Scorpio, before you got to Earth, you agreed to work with this person to help them overcome whatever these karmic issues are, right? I feel like this person is a karmic to you, and I know specifically a lot of the air signs are Scorpio's karmic. Don't ask why. I don't know. That's what's coming to me, okay? So it could have been a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini. Angels are saying, especially if one of your parents or both of your parents are any of the air signs, right? I kind of feel like for some of you, you just overcame some sort of karmic shadow work, spiritual awakening, ascension, where you are kind of realizing who you are. You're realizing, you know, why you were dealing with whatever it is you were dealing with, why you kept attracting whatever you kept attracting, why you were wounded the way you were wounded. Six of Swords, you're starting to finally overcome that and head back more into peaceful waters. Hence King of Cups here twice, you on your throne. Okay. There was, again, wounded, again, felt like past life. There was some sort of, I just read this line. There was some sort of, again, you know, aha moment, revelation that helped you break some sort of past pattern or past tie. I do kind of feel like what triggered this was a conversation you had or will have with some sort of Aries. Maybe somebody, angels are saying that's the past culprit. So for some of you, this person in your past definitely was envious, or no, it was your mom. It was your mom. Sorry. I really would love to do away with childhood stuff, but, you know, inner child stuff, but I can't. It to me kind of feels like how your mom raised you. Your mom raised you. I hate to say this, but it kind of feels like if you had hate in your heart, if you had fear inside of you, if you had low self-esteem, if you had envious or jealousy or just whatever those negative emotions are, you got them from your mom. Your mom infected your heart with envy or jealousy or hate or, you know, whatever that deep negative energy is. And for some of you, you just realize this. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to share my personal experiences. My mom is a Gemini with the Sagittarian moon. I think she's got some Taurus in there, and I think her Venus is in Gemini as well. My mother don't like women, does not like women. My mother, God bless her, she's still alive. I love her to death. She does not have anything positive to say about any other woman. You know, and it's not in totality, right? She never has anything to say. She may have one positive thing to say about one woman once a year. Okay. And that has not carried over into me because I love my women. I big up women. I tell women, you know, I'm a promoter of women, right? I'm heterosexual, blah, 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 right? I shouldn't have to say that. But anyway, in other words, I love women. I think women in particular, just the most remarkable beings on this planet. All women, brown women, yellow women, right? All women, Caucasian women, I don't care. I am, how do you say, supportive. But in this particular, so I'm only sharing my personal view to give you an example on how this woman who raised you infected you with this devilish energy, whatever that is. Okay. But for some of you, you just had some sort of spiritual awakening, spiritual awareness. Okay. And that, right, the deceit, sorry, they keep bringing out somebody's history. Some of your mothers was the side chick. Oh my God. This reading has just gone downhill. It's rolling up onto somebody's car. It just took a weird, funky turn. Okay. I have the Seven of Swords with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. There is a female, a feminine, regardless of gender, who's around you who never has anything positive to say about anybody. This bet not be you, Scorpio. Okay, I'm just letting you know this bet not be you. Okay, but I feel like, again, for some of you, you just realize that justice. It's like, holy shit, Alex. I now realize if you're a heterosexual male, why you're not successful in relationships. Maybe because you're overly critical about the women you date. Maybe you're picky as fuck. Okay. Ooh. I don't know who I'm talking to, but y'all are getting some therapy plus tarot rolled all up into one. Which is why I changed my channel name to that name. Anyway, The Hierophant, spiritual advisor, the World card, Wheel of Fortune, things shifting, your destiny, your path. For some of you, to an extent, right? Because I have the King of Cups here twice, I got the Page of Cups. For some of you, it's almost like you didn't know how not to be a hater, or you kept attracting haters. You didn't give that much love. But again, this reading has big fucking revelations for somebody. You realize to an extent why you accepted breadcrumby, small Page of Cups type of love when y'all are the King of Cups, right? The king of all love. Okay? And again, regardless of gender. But to an extent, you may attract people who, don't really know how to love on a grand scale like you do. And for some of you, you wanted a partner to reciprocate the type of love that you give. There is definitely Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo here, as in the lovers. Okay. But to an extent, it's almost like always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Always the groomsman, never the groom. That's about to change. Okay? Because you're about to start to get messages, action, people coming into your life, people telling you. It's almost like now people are going to start throwing up their emotions and throwing up their feelings on you. Oh my God, Scorpio, you've sacrificed so much for this company and we want to give you a $2,000 raise. I can't believe it's taken us so long, right? It kind of feels like everybody's falling down on your cross now, right? As in, bending over backwards to let you know how much they appreciate you. And I feel like, again, because somebody has killed their hater, whether it's your inner hater or the outer hater, now you understand why you keep attracting haters. Because the woman you were raised by was a hater. Oh my God. I'm saying. Got the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Now you can move forward. This is going to be exciting. I feel for some of you, it's almost like we just healed you in this reading, kind of, sort of. If you had a thorn in your side, this reading just relieved you of that thorn. It just pulled that thorn right out of your side. So to an extent, now kind of going forward, you can see more clearly, right? You're not seeing through the lens of whatever this devilish energy was. You're not seeing through the lens of past trauma. You're not seeing through the lens of your trauma that your inner child endured, right? Going forward, we just wipe the slate clean. We had a tower moment, right? And now that we have that tower moment and I was able to go within to understand, this hate didn't come from me. This hate came from my mama, or my grandmama, or my auntie. Now you're like, hey, this is not who I am. Let me go ahead and wash my hands of this bullshit and kind of move forward. Holy hell. The Page of Wands is an exciting new message. Under here, you have the Page of Swords. So I have the Page of Cups here, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords here. So now communication can resume. Now, people are expressing. You got the Eight of Wands here. Kind of feels like people, again, are just wanting to talk to you and tell you about yourself in a positive way and tell you how much they admire you and how much, again, it just kind of feels like humans going forward are about to start over expressing things to you now that you have pulled this devilish thorn from your side. Personal readings are still open, and they'll be open until November 21st, 2025. Okay, so I'm closing up my cards because the reading is over. But any last messages from the universe is, I kind of feel like, Scorpio as the general characteristics of a Scorpio, stereotypical Scorpio are vindictive, right? They're jealous, they're possessive, they're all of these things. And I feel like that's typical, even-keeled, vibrating Scorpio. I think lower vibrating Scorpios are all of those things. Then you have the next octave, which is the Scorpios who have overcome those things, right? And then you have the higher vibrating Scorpios who, when a trigger arises, they don't succumb to the trigger. They don't lower themselves to the trigger. They overcome the triggers of those characteristics. So it just kind of feels like this reading kind of highlighted your possessiveness, your jealousy, your vindictive behavior, your scorning, your blah, 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 right? It's almost like it put your tail on Front Street and said, who taught you how to use that? Who taught you how to use your stinger, right? Was it past lovers? Was it past trauma? Was it your mom, your dad, your environment? Who taught you how to use your stinger, Scorpio? I feel like the universe is wanting you to meditate on that, right? Angel said, for those of you whose stingers are dormant, why is it dormant? Who the hell did you sting into oblivion that you put your stinger in timeout? It's just food for thought, things to meditate on. I'm out of here. I got Panda Express on its way. I will see you babies in the next one. Happy birthday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description. To get to the description, just click on the title of the reading. And then there's going to be a little link that says more. Click on more and the description box will open up. There's a link to my calendar for you to book your appointment. I love you guys. Bye.